You don't know how we flow on the Michael Colyar Show. Watch real close, tell your folks that it's Michael Colyar turn.
Your television up a little bit, it's about to get ridiculous. He slips through in slick suits with the skits that hit true. How sick is this dude?
I say you don't know. You don't have no idea how we do this here on the Michael Colyar Show.
I had to tell a quick joke. Well, actually not a joke, something I found out about the really nice hotels, fancy smancy casino hotels down in Vegas. They have consultants now. I found that out. I was there one day and I noticed the waiter had a spoon in his shirt pocket. And I looked around, all the waiters had a spoon in his shirt pocket. So I called one of the waiters over. I said, dog, excuse me, what's up with that spoon? He said, oh, this spoon, consultants. Mm-hmm. They done a survey, and the survey says we, the waiters, spend too much time running back and forth to the kitchen just to replace a spoon. And 35% of lunch patrons drop a spoon on the floor at lunchtime. So when we go in the kitchen, we just put an extra spoon in our pocket. That way we see a spoon hit the floor, we whip out a fresh spoon. And the next time we taking dishes back to the kitchen, we simply replace the spoon. Is that efficient? That's efficient. Then I noticed the brother had a string coming from his fly. I looked around, all the waiters had string coming from the fly. So I called him back over. Doggy, what's up with that string? Oh, that string. Consultants. Mm-hmm. They done a survey. And the survey says we, the waiters, spend too much time running back and forth to the bathroom and to wash our hands. So at the beginning of the shift, we just tie a piece of string around, you know what. Then we got to use the bathroom. Instead of touching ourselves, we simply pull it out with the string. I said, damn, that is efficient. But how do you put it back? One of the waiters say, I don't know about everybody else, but I use the spoon. Okay, now people, I'm gonna bring out a young lady who's a singer, and she told me on the card, don't say too much, don't go on and on. Yulani is from right here, actually Rialto, Los Angeles. She's a vocalist and a young lady who's fantastic because she's my daughter and I love her with all my heart. And so I'm just excited to see her perform, but she's really excellent at what she does. So we want to bring her out with an excellent applause. Get your hands together for Yulani Dawson Colyar. Give it up.
Hi, how y'all doing? That's my dad. I'm actually, I wrote this song, but I'm actually surprised he didn't go like on and on because he usually does when we go places. Just when I'm meeting people. But I know a guy that's sweeter than apple pie. Personality out this world, guarantee any girl will like him. I don't know if he got a but if you do say goodbye, oh well, he's mine now, Mr. Right. He's mine now, Mr. Right. Do I gotta tell you he's my guy and he's never going bye-bye? You can try to snatch, good luck with that. He's mine now, Mr. Right. Oh, Mr. Right. Oh, oh, Mr. Right. Oh, Mr. Right. Oh, Mr. Right. La da 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 da. As a teenage girl, you always visioned it would be out a crowd full of girls. He looks right out and finds me, but I don't know if this thing's for show. He's mine, just so all y'all know. Oh, so fine and oh my Mr. Right. Oh, he's my guy and he's never going bye-bye. You can try to snatch, good luck with that. He's my guy, and in my eyes, Mr. Right, yeah. Mr. Right, yeah, Mr. Right, Mr. Right, yeah. Mr. Right. Oh, oh.
Give it up, Yolani. Give it up. Yolani Rain Dawson Colyar. Now, she wrote that song. I love that. I love how you had the guy come out and dance with that. Oh, motherfucker, better not touch you. That was theatrical. I kill a motherfucker. No, I'm just joking. What's your name? What's your name, brother? Quentin. He did the thing. Came out. He made it work, man. You turned it into a music video. Give it up for Quentin, too. Yay. And then you introduced me to a young man today. You said that's your boyfriend. So he the prop? And you explained that? Did you explain that to the boyfriend? Stand up, boyfriend. Did you explain the boyfriend? Okay, you did explain it. He understand. Because he's sitting here watching the guy with the beard. Okay, I don't want no part. He ain't do no smiling doing that part. I was watching him, mad fist balled up. Now, give her another round of applause. That's my daughter, y'all. Yay! That was good. That was good. Oh, it's about to keep on going, y'all. This young comic coming up next is so amazing. Oh, my God. And every time I get a chance to perform with him, we just performed up in Oceanside. A bunch of the military was there. He always rips it. Okay, before I bring him out one more time, give it one more time for my daughter. One more time. Yolani did it. I'm the proud dad, because she wrote that stuff herself. And then she got the courage to come up and stand in front of people and sing it. I love that. And then she made a vow anyway, since she's serious about her music, that if anybody asks her to sing, she's going to sing. Are you still sticking to that? Oh, you let that go. You going to reclaim that again. Give another round of applause. She reclaimed it today. For us who've been away from the hood a while, you've been living hood adjacent or somewhere maybe up in, I don't know, maybe you live in West Hollywood or something. You forget what the hood is really like. But she showed us how you could eat good. You could put your kids out front. See, because them black kids, because nobody steal black kids. There might be an Amber Alert, but you ain't never heard like of a Tasha Alert. If everybody take Tasha, they bringing Tasha back, okay? You ain't going to hear none of that. I took notes watching her because she was fabulous. And you turn off the lights. The reason you turn off the lights when they shoot is because people shooting, they after particular people. They don't want to disturb you. If you sleep, cut the light off. You cut the light off, they won't even shoot your house. I saw it. That's true. They shoot the house next door to get the lights on because they know you probably watching Jeopardy. Okay, homeless. Oh, and the homeless thing is true. I'm deep about this homeless thing because I think we should give to homeless people. I think every chance you get, you should give to homeless people. Within the next 48 hours, you should give $2 to somebody in the street that needs it, and don't do judgment. And be, he gonna drink it, he gonna smoke it, because that ain't your business. Your business is to find your brother that needs you and to help him. And if you can afford to come in theaters and clubs, you could afford $2. But $2 for somebody in the street, that's a miracle. I used to be like that where I wouldn't do judgment, but I'm into the judgment thing now. Okay, if you drunk, I'm not giving you no money. You can't stumble up to me and ask for no money. You can't be drunk. We was someplace the other day, and this drunk lady said, excuse me, you got any change? And I said, yeah, a whole lot of change, and some dollars too. And I just kept on walking, But if they look like they sincerely need it, I try to hook them up. We was come from the store the other day, and this lady had a little sign, and she was sitting on the ground, and she looked like she needed money. She didn't look like she was hiding nothing. No, don't get me wrong now. If you've been high, if you look like you're an addict or whatever, and you ask for money, I will hook you up. I'm just saying you can't be actively high. You can't be high right now. And I give you some money because you don't know the $2 you giving somebody, they could have finally decided they don't want to be high no more. And that's the $2 that could buy a loaf of bread that'll change and turn their life around. So you don't know. So if you walk up to me and you just look like you been high, but you ain't high, you good for $2, okay? If you look like you really raggedy and in the street, I'm going to give you a couple of dollars. This lady, I was coming out of Manchester. I was coming out of Ralph's. And the lady was sitting at the curb. She had the sign. And I rolled up, and I said, okay, she got the sign. Let the window down. I gave her $2. She recognized me right away. Whoa, I just saw you on Oprah's show. I saw you on OWN. I said, bitch, you got cable? You better give me my $2. She just took off running. And I try to get slick with it sometimes, because sometimes you feel bad, about giving people excuse if you know you got money. You feel bad about it, so you want to find ways to get around it. So I thought I was clever, right? So this brother come up to me, man, hey, man, you got a couple dollars? I was like, dude, I'm sorry, man, I don't carry cash no more. I just use credit cards. He said, that's okay. I got a slide. You can slide this. I got the square. I was like, oh, hell no. But I tell you, one day I was in Beverly Hills, and there's a restaurant over there called Cheesecake Factory. Does anybody go to Cheesecake Factory? I love Cheesecake Factory. 112 types of cheesecake, okay? I go there for that jambalaya. They got the jambalaya with the shrimp and the chicken, the green, and the white noodles, the tomatoes, and the salt. I love it. So I'm going in, I get out my car, and I walk past this homeless guy. He looked pretty raggedy, I went past him, and this woman asked me, could I give her some money? So I gave her $5. It wasn't much, but it's what I chose to give. So I gave her the $5. I went inside. I get my food. I come back out. It's another brother waiting in front of the door. What up? You got $5 for me? And I said, hold up. No, brother, I just gave my $5 to the lady over there. What that got to do with me? I said, well, that means I don't have $5 for your ass. He said, then why don't you ask God for $5? And I said, well, look like you need the $5 more than I do. Why don't you ask God for $5? And he said, because I am God. And I said, well, if you are God, why don't you just make yourself $5, right? And so he smiled, and he had the most beautiful smile. The teeth fucked up. Teeth looked like 7 Up. He had 7 up, 1 down. His teeth looked like his tongue was in jail. He had summer teeth. Some was over here, some was over there. But the smile was beautiful, and he busted up laughing, and I was just so moved by it that I broke down. I pulled out $2. I gave him the $2, and I started walking towards my car. And I thought, man, you're so articulate and you're so intelligent. Why don't you get a real job? And he pulled out a wad of money about this big, wrapped my $2 around and said, this is my real job, motherfucker. So with that in mind, let me bring up my closing artist for this evening. My friend Memphis Will, we've been friends a long time. Ever since he got in this town, I've always helped him and tried to support him, and I've watched him grow and grow. He does a regular comedy night on Wednesday nights at the, what is the place? At the Comedy Union. He's at the Comedy Union every Wednesday. He has Off the Chain comedy on Bounce TV. He's on that one. February 25th, we've got Next comedy at 10 p.m. That's Def Jam Productions. And then he has a new TV show on CBS called Blacksicans. This brother is working, y'all. Put your hands together for my friend, Memphis Will. Come on, everybody. Memphis Will.
Y'all give it up for everybody y'all sing. Give it up for everybody y'all song. Mike was talking about you should give to homeless people, and I do definitely agree. So if I can just get somebody to pass around a collection plate, I need $2 from everybody in this motherfucker. Now I told Mike that I do my jokes according to how much they paying me. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. The money has left. No, but a true story about Mike, though. He's been a blessing to me because, true story, I was homeless, sleeping at 24-Hour Fitness on Crenshaw and Slauson, and Mike found out that I was sleeping in the gym. So he was like, Memphis, why in the fuck did you tell me you was sleeping in the gym? I was like, well, I thought, just keeping it to myself, trying to do my thing. So he was like, no, go in there and get all your shit. So I got all my shit, and I brought it to his car, and I called home and told my mama, I think I'm about to move in with Mike. At least that's what I thought. Instead, Mike drove me over to Bally's gym and told me the water is better over there. I got you get to save $2 and you get a bigger locker space. I said, Mike, you're a cold motherfucker, man. Is it gay if 2 guys tell each other Happy Valentine's Day? Say gay. Well, let me tell you what Big Sam done to me last Valentine's. No, true story, because he said it so hard, he threw me off. He was like, what's up, Memphis? What the fuck you doing? I was like, nothing, I'm just chilling. He was like, you ain't got no show tonight? I was like, nah, I'm just chilling. He was like, all right, nigga, happy V-Day. I was like, same to you. Click. Nigga, did we just tell each other Happy Valentine's Day, nigga? I called him back, get the fuck off my phone, nigga. What you ever do? And so, true story though, one time me and Sam, we went to the movies, and we had blind dates, but they didn't show up. So they didn't show up. So we end up going to watch the movie anyway. So I got in the theater first, empty theater, 140 seats, empty. So I sat in the seat, probably row 1, row 2. In comes Sam with the popcorn. You know where Sam come and sit at? Directly fucking next to me. I was like, nigga, you don't see all these empty goddamn chairs? You don't get your ass on row 5 or 10, motherfucker. So I thought you wanted to share the popcorn. Fuck that popcorn, nigga. I'll come down and get some popcorn, but don't just sit next to me, nigga. You did just tell me Happy Valentine's Day, motherfucker. Gotta scratch my head with you, motherfucker. He fuck around and show up, he be singing opera next. Memphis, Happy Valentine's Day. What the fuck is you talking about? Oh, shit. Don't you hate when you people at your job, don't you hate the dry snitchers on the slide? Try to snitch on you on the slide, act like they don't know no better. Dry snitchers. Let me give you an example. You come in a little bit late from lunch from the job, and your friend's standing next to the supervisor, and they turn around and say some shit like, "You just getting back?" You gonna say that shit? And it be a motherfucker with the same position as you. You be like, nigga, you know we got the same goddamn title. You gonna snitch on somebody, let it be the supervisor, goddamn. It don't gotta be me, motherfucker. But I told Mike, I was talking on the phone with Mike the other day, and I told him I'm actually trying to settle down, and I'm looking for a wife. And Mike was like, are you sure you ready? Because when you go on tour, it's gonna be a lot of fine hoes from city to city. I said, well, I'm gonna take my chances. So anyway, so let me ask y'all this. Is church a good place to find a wife? Look at the ladies who dated the pastor. Hell no. Hell no. Fuck church. Hell no. I just don't like mean girls that's been reading that Steve Harvey book. You know, they act like a man, think like a woman, because Steve tell everybody to wait 90 days. Am I right? But Steve is on his 3rd wife. So why are we listening to this motherfucker? I'm waiting on him to write the other book. Leave a bitch when you make it. That's the book I want to see, goddammit. That's the movie I want to see, goddammit. Shake a bitch. Get a younger wife. That's the book. That's the motherfucking book I want to see, goddammit. When you get a check, leave. That's the bit. That's the goddamn book I want to read. No. But I found out, though, because that book fucked me off. You know, I met girls, when they want to make out, usually, when I leave a show, we usually make out the same day. And that fucking book came out, just fucked up my whole system. Because now I actually had to get to know them. And it was just so unfair to me. But anyway, I found out another place where I can go where the girls haven't been reading Steve Harvey book, and they got wifey potential. And they will make love to you within 24 hours. You got to go where I go. I go to Food for Less on Crenshaw and Century. Beautiful. He with his lady, and he put it in his phone. You say, Food for Less on Crenshaw's. Is it Imperial? The only problem is they're not going to be the sharpest knife in the drawer. That's the only little problem. And it's just a minor problem. You can work through it, trust me. Let me give you an example of what I mean by they not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I had a young lady just met right before I got to Mike's show today. I was like, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm Memphis Will. What's your name? She said, Keisha. She said, Memphis, you got some really sexy dimples. I said, thank you, baby. She said, how long you had her? And she fucked me up because I was like, let me see, I was born in December, January, February, March. I was like, what you think, Jesus just stopped me today? Be still. You missing something. Doop, go on about the rest of your journey in life. Same girl, can't make this up. She said, so why they call you Memphis Will? I was like, well, I'm born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. Only been in California for about 4 or 5 years. She said, so have you ever been to Memphis? Same girl, can't make this up. She said, no, I can't make this up. Not bullshit. Listen. She said, came up to me, same girl. She said, I can never go back to Tennessee because they so racist down there. Me and my girl went to the bar and they was calling us color girls, color girls, color girls. I said, well, don't worry about that, baby girl. The next time you're down there, you got to visit the city of Memphis. She said, now I go to Memphis, but I ain't never going to Tennessee again. I said, what? She said, I'll go to Memphis, but I ain't never going back to Tennessee. I said, well, you're going to be the first motherfucker to do it. If you can go to Memphis and skip over Tennessee, you a bad motherfucker. I was like, where did you grow up at? She said, Los Angeles, Arizona. I said, get your ass up out of here, goddamn. I'm going to take your ass to Kansas City, Oklahoma next week, goddamn. But like I said, I'm a country boy from Memphis, Tennessee, and I just recently got an invitation to go to church this past Sunday with the young lady y'all saw earlier, Mika J. So her husband really is a pastor. And she said, Memphis, you haven't been to church in California yet. You should come go to my church. And this before I knew she was from the hood, like she explained earlier. So I was under the impression I'm about to go hear some preaching. At least that's what I thought. Long story short, I went to Mika J Church in Compton, California. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have never been to a church in Compton, I want you to take time out and look at me. You're not missing anything. Jesus do not go to Compton on Sunday. And let me make it make sense to you. Mika Jake took me to church in Compton. We get to the church, 5 people at the church. Now, as she said, her husband was the pastor. That left 4 people. Her mama was in the choir. That left 3 people. Her brother was a deacon. 2 people sat in the church, me and Mika J. Her husband, the pastor, gonna stand up and say, can't make this up, true story, stood up and said, God told me somebody gonna join the church this evening. Now, true story. Now I'm looking around the church like I'm the only visitor in this motherfucker. This is clearly a family organization. And then he gonna go left field and start describing what I got on. God said he gonna have on a peppermint striped shirt. That's what Jesus said, a young bald-headed man, amen. And so Mika J gonna lean over and whisper in my ear, Memphis, you gonna have to join the church. Or my husband gonna keep on preaching. So I'm like, Mika, I'm not about to join your goddamn church. Well, her husband might not be too bougie because he had a flashback and turned into a gangbanger in the middle of the church service. He came out the pew, walked directly up to me and said, somebody gonna join the church today. And I put that on blood. I was like, I hope it's Jesus' blood. Hey, I'm Memphis Will. God bless y'all. Good night, man.
Give it up again, y'all. Come on, Memphis Will. Oh, wow. I got to tell you, I was with him 100% until he went to church. He was killing. He said, motherfucker, 7 times. And then he said he joined the church. I said, oh, my God, this thing is about to take off now. This brother is funny without trying. Give him another round of applause. That's Memphis Will. And y'all have made it through the first show today, y'all. Y'all did real good. I just want to thank everybody who helped put the show together. Whole team, Colyar, my producer, Nina Smith, director back there in the back doing his thing. His name is Cool Chris. And you as an audience, it's been a wonderful, excellent show. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a round of applause. And I'll see y'all next week, y'all. Thank you. Yeah.
You don't know how we flow on the Michael Colyar Show. Watch real close, tell your folks that it's Michael Colyar turn.
Your television up a little bit, it's about to get ridiculous. He slips through and slick suits with the skits that hit true. How sick is this dude?
I see you.
You don't know
You don't